All right, what's up, everyone? Adrian Morrison here. I want to welcome you to the Profit Power Hour. I am excited to have you here. So, always exciting to have everybody come in here Tuesday nights and hang out, learn. It's been such an exciting couple of weeks because it's been, I guess you could say, random, right? So you could say that it's been very random in that we started a journey and we started a path, and we ran into a couple of little hurdles, and then we were able to very quickly and easily overcome those hurdles, right? So last week we did this pivot, and when we made this pivot, it really kind of changed everything, and that we decided not to run a product that we had planned to advertise, right? And so we're going to be advertising a couple of different products now, and we're going to walk through building those audiences, setting those up, and why it is so important to get your audience first, right? So sometimes you do product research first, and then sometimes you find your avatar or your audience first. And tonight, what I want to do is I want to walk you through that. But before we get started, let me get my webcam on. Where am I? Let's see if I can come on here. What's up, everyone? There we go. I'm on camera now. I got some sun this past weekend, so you'll see that my face is red. Typically, when I go hang out at the pool, my skin rejects the sun. That's just that, I guess, that Irish in me, and Scott Irish. And tonight on this webinar, if you are brand new to the webinar, try not to judge my personality as much tonight in terms of just like the vibe of the webinar. I'm a little bit under the weather today, but I should be feeling better in a day or two. So, the point of these webinars is just simply to show you what I am doing in my business, while I'm doing it in my business, do things with you, launch things together, discover, obstacles together so that you're never doing this alone. And I know that every day we have new members of Ecom Success Academy joining. We have new members of the Ecom Quick Start program joining, and we have people in our group and on these webinars that some of which are complete beginners that are just getting their feet wet. They just got a toe in. And then we have some entrepreneurs in here that are all in, like they're getting coached, they're going through the Ecom Success Academy program, and they've decided to really dive all in, and so they might be consuming more at a more rapid rate than someone that's a beginner. And no matter where you are on these webinars, I teach these webinars separate from Ecom Success Academy and separate from Ecom Quick Start, and you benefit by being in those courses by getting access to this webinar series where we do our own thing on a different timeline, and it's real time, and I get to show you, more of a candid, more personable training than going through and watching videos, which are great, but it gives you some of the real interaction. All right, so you're looking at our welcome screen, and on the right hand side we have the connect with me. Man, and this is just getting longer and longer and longer because now I am on a social media platform that is called BitClout. We will talk more about that a little bit later. It's really awesome, and I'm going to do some special things for that. I did say this week I was going to drop my Clubhouse group, but I forgot to do that. We just, it was holiday weekend, by the way. I hope those of you that celebrated the holiday weekend, I hope that you had a phenomenal weekend. And I just got, I started this family stuff. So anyways, I'll be dropping the Clubhouse room and club next week, because we'll be doing a weekly Clubhouse room, which will be really fun, probably 45 minutes or so a week. A lot of you will have the opportunity to jump up on stage with me and ask questions and have me audit your store, and I have other guest speakers in, and it'll be exciting. So make sure that you follow me on all of my social media over here to the right. I'm going to show you all BitClout in just a little bit before we get started, because it's a pretty exciting platform to hit. On the left-hand side, we have some tools. Now, as we go through launching the products that we're going to launch together on this webinar series, you know, you might want to use some of these tools. Like, you'll notice that Interest Scout is great for you know, finding Facebook targeting, and you'll find that I use Wheelie Opt-in a lot, like a lot, for building my email list. And then there's Pixel Magic and Shipping Hero. These are not things that you have to have in order to run a Shopify store. They're things that will make life easier if you're running a Shopify store. And a lot of people, you know, I shouldn't say a lot, but there are some people that complain about the apps, and I see them in comments like, beware of Adrian Morrison's program, because he's going to tell you that you have to have all of these apps in order to run a Shopify business. And he just makes money off these Shopify apps. Well, if you were on the webinar when I launched Interest Scout, I actually told y'all how much I despise launching little $10 and $20 products, that I don't make barely any money from it, and it's a nightmare with support. So it's definitely not where I make, you know, like ridiculous profits. Rather, they're tools that do more than anything else that can help you with your business if you want them, when you want them, with no pressure. And you know, I share them with you so you're able to access the same advantages that I have. But if you don't want them, you most certainly do not have to have them. And if you're worried about having to invest in your business, then you probably should not be running a business. That's like McDonald's, someone starting McDonald's and saying, okay, I'm gonna sell hamburgers and fries, but I'm not gonna pay for an ice cream machine. Nope, not gonna do it. I'm not gonna invest money in an ice cream machine so I can make 10x or 20x or 50x or 100x what that ice cream machine costs when I start selling ice cream, right? And nope, I'm not going to invest in the breakfast meals. We're only going to sell burgers and fries. So forget all of the extra profits that we could make in the mornings by selling breakfast and getting the waffle pan or whatever it is. You get my point? So if you're running a business, sometimes there are tools that you can put on your business or add to your business that can help your business generate more profits. That's what those are. You can check them out at your leisure. There's no urgency. It's up to you, right? How fast do you want to optimize? That's the ball's in your court there. On the left-hand side are what I do call these essential fulfillment apps: Pillow Profits, Shine On, and Zendrop. Zendrop's free, Shine On's free. Pillow Profits, which is my #1 pick, is I think $29 if you want to do print on demand with them. So if you're not doing print on demand right now, you don't necessarily need it, but that's awesome. All right, so that takes care of the home screen. And also, if you missed last week's webinar where we made these pivots, you can always log into your Access Adrian account, and you can click on Profit Power Hour under My Courses and Software, and you come over here to Webinar Replays. And when you come to Webinar Replays and hit 2021, you'll be able to watch our replay from March 30th. And before that, we go all the way back to like 2015. Now, when you're doing that, make sure that you click over my picture here where it says 23.5 and hit subscribe. That'll get you subscribed to me on YouTube, and you'll always be able to get alerted and notified whenever I put out future trainings that are completely free. And my YouTube channel, honestly, it's really great. I mean, I put a lot of effort into it for free content. So if you click on this icon here, it will take you to my YouTube channel, and you should definitely check that out. For example, I just haven't refreshed this, so it shows less subscribers. But anyways, I just dropped this video on Friday here about how I generated $15,000 from one email promotion with dropshipping. So you can check these out. They're great, free content. Go subscribe, hit the notifications button so you don't miss out. All right. That's that. I've plugged my YouTube channel enough right now. So what are we going to do tonight? Okay. Tonight, what we're going to do is I'm going to help you find profitable Facebook targeting in a multi-billion-dollar niche. All right. So we've been going through trainings. We've been pivoting. We hit an obstacle, which is okay. It's not a big deal. We saw how easy it is to deal with obstacles last week. And when you have a mentor and you have a community and you have a group, very easy to deal with obstacles together because you're not by yourself. That's why I created this series. But what we're going to do is that we're going to start finding our avatar. We're going to find the targeting. We know what products we're going to advertise. Now, if you're new and you haven't seen last week's webinar, don't worry. I'm very, very good at recapping stuff, and you got access to all the replays. So you can go check them out. And we're going to be advertising stuff in the dog pet niche. And we've got a couple of products. We're going to load them up in the store. We're going to launch Facebook ads for them. I'm going to show you how I find my most profitable interest. And I myself have done millions upon millions upon millions of dollars in this particular niche. I'm not going to teach you how to do stuff that I don't do, because then it's theory and it's not actual, like, you know, case study. And you are going to learn better from case study than theory. We can discuss theory, but we implement case study, right? So that said, go to our Facebook group at the Profit Power Hour. So go there. We have 18,000 amazing, beautiful members in this group. And we have people that are like crushing it. We have people that are generating sales. Like, I'm so sorry, I can't pronounce your name correctly. I apologize if I mess it up. Odamahi Marv, I hope I did that right, says, I bought your course last month and followed it religiously, and I just got my first 2 sales, made his first $170 with the goal of 500K per month. And you know, that's, I know that sounds wild, but you know, 6 months from now, you could look back and be like, geez, how did I get here? This is crazy. But go in the group, tell everybody to hop on the webinar right now. And you know, join us. We have so many people in here. Like, again, Mark Reed over Easter weekend did $200 in a day. He posted that in the group. He had made another post about doing $1,000 in a week. So definitely join the group. Definitely pop in here and mingle with everybody. We have beginners and mega success students. But for now, go to the group and tell everybody to join us and fill up this webinar, okay? And don't get locked out. Every week, people get locked out because this only can hold 1,000 people. And we have over 22,000 people that are now, actually, no, 24,000 people that are now registered for this webinar series. I mean, how wild is that? It's incredible. So what I want to do is I want to talk to you about the process by which I am going to build out everything for you. We looked at some products, and I actually went ahead and I have one listed already on my store. This is what we are going to advertise. It is called a doggy cuddler calming bed. Now, the doggy cuddler calming bed is it's going to use a play on words, and this is where you're going to learn a little bit about a product that's hot, a product that works, a product that is successful, a product that is generating hundreds of thousands of dollars in sales per month. And you're going to learn how to use wordplay and copywriting as a complete novice, complete beginner, someone who's never used wordplay, someone who's never done copywriting before, and you're going to learn how to make amazing product listings. So this is the first product that we're going to look at launching. The second product that we're going to look at launching is the pet life jackets. Now, I know that it might sound crazy to you that a pet might need a life jacket, but Pets need life jackets sometimes, and we have not yet listed that. But let me make life jacket 2 words here. But we were looking at these, and to be honest with you, I've sold an abundance of these, and I talked about it on a webinar a couple of weeks ago. And by like a complete accident, I discovered pet life jackets. And when I discovered these life jackets, I was mind blown. So my team, I have a team of virtual assistants. Most of them are right out of the Philippines. Amazing people. They've worked with me for 5 years, 6 years, no, 6 years now. Just an amazing group of people that I've trained, and they use the tools and the systems that I use, and they do product research. And they listed this dog life jacket on my store, and I was like, this is the dumbest product in the world. Dogs just can swim naturally. And I remember, nobody cares what I think. That's the #1 rule of marketing, is nobody cares what you think. Anyways, long story short, all of a sudden, these got sales out of nowhere. I wasn't even advertising them. How many of you in here would agree that if you have a product listed on your store and it just starts getting sales, like all the time, every week it's getting sales with no advertising, that's probably a hot product for Facebook ads or even like Google ads. Just go ahead and say, I agree, in the questions box, and my team will take a look at that. Make sure everybody agrees with me. Okay, cool. So that said, it's something I want you to add, because we are building this ultimate dog lover package that we've talked about, just really quickly, because I can't, this will be like the umpteenth time I've gone over this. But just so if you're new, you can see, the ultimate dog lover package is going to be a pet bed for comfort, life jackets for safety, pet harnesses for protection, and pet trackers in fear of losing your dog. And we're going to be launching Facebook ads and launching this ultimate dog lover package. And last week we said, what we're going to focus on is getting a product report for the bed and life jacket. My team over the Easter weekend wasn't able to put that together, so I will be getting that for you later though. Create these DFY product descriptions, Facebook copy, find the best targeting interest, and then launch the ads. So we have a couple of steps that we need to take, but we shouldn't take all of these at one time. There's a step-by-step process by which I do this stuff. And I already have this. I've got this. So for me, once you have the best Facebook targeting for a niche, then all you have to do is find a product, launch an ad. Find a product, launch an ad, over and over and over and over and over again in rapid tests, right? But you got to have the Facebook targeting first. And with the dog niche, you will find that there are some interesting interests, no pun intended, that you can lock into that can become very profitable. So we're going to go over the step-by-step process and finding that audience. And that's why I said, tell everybody in the Facebook group that we are going to be discovering together. Actually, I'm going to just reveal to you the hottest Facebook interests that have helped me generate millions of dollars in sales in the dog niche. I'm flat out going to show you internally what that targeting is. And you can always, if you have access to it, you can use Interest Scout to find these interests, to expand on these, because for, in here, I could type in, animal rescue, and Interest Scout is automatically going to bring back to me every single keyword that says animal rescue. Might not be a lot, but these ones down here are ones that Facebook probably wasn't going to show you. You would have to do some digging, right? Or pit bull rescue. We type that in, we're going to get very specific keywords. Whereas if we type in dog, right, we're going to get an abundance of keywords relevant to dogs. So Interest Scout is really, really awesome, but I've already got the list. I'm going to share it with you. Now, let's take a look at this product here that we are going to launch. All right, so I'm just trying to find it here. All right, so these dog beds here, I haven't yet fixed the pricing, but why did I choose these dog beds? Now, first, I found them in Zendrop, okay? So this is the product right here. If you're using Zendrop, it's a completely free drop shipping platform that plugs into Shopify. They do have paid plans, but it's totally fine to start with their free plan. If you're a noob, that's all you need. And then essentially they handle everything for you: the drop shipping, the fulfillment, the tracking, and it's a turnkey system that plugs in the Shopify. And I love them, and I've referred a lot of very high volume drop shippers to them. And yeah, if you're a beginner, they're totally good for you as well. So what we did is we went over here to find products in Zendrop. Now you could just as well do this in AliExpress. And I typed in dog bed. Now, when I typed in dog bed, a couple of different options came up, right? So you can see that when you type in dog bed, it's going to pull up an abundance of options. Some of them are not really relevant to dog beds, but it's pulling them up because you have the keyword dog there. So, but first it pulls up these products right here. So I went here and I found some dog beds. Now, one of the first indications of this being an amazing product was when I clicked on this one and it said it's completely out of stock. So this means that someone is selling this dog bed, this specific one right here, and they are making a absolute killing, because if it's sold out, that means that the person selling it is selling a lot of it, because it's rare that you see dropship products actually sell out. So I knew that this was the best type of pet bed, these round plush pet beds. And I scrolled down and there's some more options, right? So like this one right here. And this one right here is cool because it has a rainbow colored one. It's got so many different colors, as you can see down here. So this is the one that I chose, but they have a different version that's in stock. So you'll want to make sure that you click through, find the ones that are in stock. Now, since I've already added it to my store and it's like listed on my store, it's not going to show up in the search. But if y'all would like to, remember this one right here, you can take a screenshot of it, whatever you want. It's called the Pet Dog Bed Comfortable Donut Cuddler. So if you go to Zendrop and you search for that, it'll pull it up. It's in stock. It's $13 to $46 depending on the size. You can do expedited shipping if you want, and legitimately people will get their product in 7 to 12 days. It's like that. So you get the benefits of drop shipping and using China, getting these cheaper prices, but you get ultra fast shipping. Now, I'm not forcing you to use Zendrop, just so you know. You can scroll right on over here and you could type in plush dog bed. And voila, there you go. There's a zillion, there's 20,000 of them that you could choose from. It's up to you. I'm not going to go to the benefits of Zendrop because I would be talking about that for 20 minutes. If you don't have Zendrop and you would like to use Zendrop, then if you just look here at the bottom left of my screen, can everybody see the bottom left of the screen? Arm is sore. Right here it says free app Zendrop. If you just go to profitph.com/Zendrop, bottom left above the yellow highlight, okay? profitph.com/Zendrop, then you can get a completely free account at Zendrop under me. Not under me like an MLM, but they can see that you're my student and you get some perks. So that's profitph.com/Zendrop, free drop shipping account. And it'll plug right in, literally right in to your Shopify store. Okay, so if you do that and you go to profitph.com/Zendrop, it looks like some of y'all probably didn't see the screen, it was frozen, but here is the link right here. I'll make it bold for you so it really sticks out. profitph.com/Zendrop, and that will allow you to open up a new account. So again, that's going to be, let me just triple check this, make sure it's right. Yeah, okay, cool. So that is right. That is right, it is right. Sweet, awesome. All right, so Zendrop is epic. Now, the reason that I chose this though and listed it on our store, because with Zendrop, it's legitimately, we just hit add the store. And when we hit add the store, then boom, it's going to add it directly to our store. It's going to list everything that we need. We'll be able to view it on Shopify. It's going to have listed in here, you know, the sizes. It's going to have listed the prices are with great profit margins. So is everybody with me on this? And you can choose what you want your profit margins to be. You can choose exactly what you want your profit margins to be. Is everybody with me on this? Just say yes if you're with me on this. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, cool. Just want to make sure everybody's with me on this. I'm just gonna, like, something is really dinging in the background, so I'm just trying to get rid of it really fast. Give me just a second here. I'm trying to figure out where it is, where the dinging is coming from, and how to get rid of the dinging ASAP, because it's kind of throwing me off just a little bit. But that said, you're able to go in and you're able to choose what you want your profit margins to be. So we'll be going over what we want our profit margins to be. And you'll see all of the different colors that are here. So check out the different colors that are available. So when we were choosing a pet bed, you have to remember something. So let's talk about this for a second. When you're choosing something like this, you also have to take into account that this is going to be furniture that is listed. I'm sorry, it's essentially like furniture that is going to be placed in someone's home. Are you with me on that? So this legitimately is like furniture that's going to be placed in somebody else's home. And so you want to give people options. You don't just want to sell a pink pet bed, right? You don't just want to sell a blue pet bed or a black pet bed. You want to make sure that when you're selling this product here, you sell this product with as many colors and as many variations as you possibly can, because different people are going to desire putting this in their home with a different color selection. Is everybody with me on that? That's why it's important. So I liked this particular product because of the variations. I liked it because it had explainer pictures on how to wash it, and it was just a solid product with fast shipping and awesome profit margins. Because if we come back over here and look at what these profit margins are on this particular product, I mean, our cheapest version of the product, we're selling it for like, I think $50 plus shipping and handling. And our cost on that for the extra small is $13. So we legitimately have like a 3x plus markup. The most expensive version is about $50, and we'll be selling that for $150. So a 3x markup. When you have a 3x markup on a product, you have a lot of room for profit margins. So the fastest and easiest way to get this listed on your store is through Zendrop, or if you're using AliExpress, the Oberlo app, which is pretty common. All right. So that's point one on why I wanted to list this. The other reason that I wanted to list this product, and I think this product is doing so well, is simply because having a pet bed, it's not just about having a comfortable place for your dog to sit. What I've learned from studying the market, not from my experience and what I know about owning dogs, but what a lot of people are looking for is things that can calm their pet. And that's why I call this the doggy cuddler calming bed. I just came up with that name, all right, the doggy cuddler, because it called it a donut cuddler or something. So I called it the doggy cuddler calming bed. Now, calming bed and cuddler are two key words in this product listing. So we put this and listed this on our Shopify store. When people click on our ad, when they read the product description, they're going to read about not just how pretty this bed is and comfortable this bed is, but they're also going to read about how this particular bed is so comfortable that it will ease anxiety, increase happiness, and increase happiness for your pet. Because in-home dogs, they have anxiety when you leave your house. They have anxiety from thunder or hearing a car pass by or hearing other dogs bark. And so there's this very common problem amongst, dog owners on what can I do to calm my pet without drugging them, and making them fall asleep. Like you can't just give a dog some Xanax, So people spend a lot of money, not just to buy a dog bed, to have a pretty piece of furniture for their dog, but they're looking for something that will also solve a problem, and that is something that can calm their dog. So when I said in the beginning of this webinar that we're gonna play with words a little bit, and we're gonna turn a pet bed into a solution to a problem. And the problem is not going to be the dog needs somewhere to sleep. The problem is going to be we need something that is so comfortable that it eases anxiety, calms our pet, induces deep sleep, and allows them to relax and live a better life, and in turn, allowing the pet owner to live a less stressed life because they're not always yelling at their dog saying, shut up, right? So if you don't own dogs, you won't know that. Even if you do own dogs, you won't know that. I studied the market. I read other sales pages. I did the due diligence. And that's why this webinar is so important, is because I did the due diligence for you. And you're going to get that due diligence report next week. So some of the things that we will upsell with this are that pet tracker that we looked at. So this pet tracker that we looked at advertising, this will be a great upsell. We'll also be upselling the life jacket. We'll be upselling everything that we've already discussed right here, okay? So these will be upsells and cross sells. The pet bed is the biggest winner. It's generating the most revenue, and that's why we're going to launch that one first. But before we do that, my friends, what I want to do is I want to talk to you about how we reverse engineer finding your avatar. So last week we went over this. We went over what the funnel and the formula is going to be. The formula is going to be that people buy a front-end product. That's going to be the pet bed, okay? So we're going to write an ad using our AIDA formula: attention, interest, desire, action, okay? And attention could be 50% off this pet bed. Interest could be it will calm and decrease anxiety for your pet. And desire is going to be the image of the different like colors and stuff that look really good. So and action is going to be buy now, whatever. And as people buy this, they're going to drop into our sales funnel and go on our email list and get upsells. And so that's where these back-end products come in, where we email market the life jacket, the pet harness, the pet tracker, so on and so forth. And so this is the first ad that we're going to write, where we advertise the product, we upsell people, drop them into the sales funnel, and we just start advertising more dog stuff. But before we get to here, what I want to do is I want to talk to you a little bit about how we can reverse engineer the way that we set this campaign up. I was thinking about it, and I was like, really what you need is the audience. So step number one to get started is going to be we're just going to call this your excuse me. We're going to call this your Facebook ads launch plan. So this will be called your Facebook ads launch plan. All right, now highlight that so we don't lose in our notes. And I will, in fact, give y'all a copy of my whiteboard of these notes. Step one is identify your niche. We've already done that. So step one is done. What happened there? All right, so step number one is discover your niche. All right, we got to figure out what niche we're going to be in. And for us, that's dogs. Step two is going to be find plus build your audience. And step three is going to, we'll call this niche product. And step three is going to be launch ads. And step four is going to be email marketing. Step five, and hurts, is going to be optimize. Optimize plus scale. So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to do step two. All right. What we want to do is we really want to find our audience. That's what we need to do. And our audience is going to be dog lovers. But not all dog lovers are alike. Let me just write that all out again. And so I thought to myself, I said, you know, Adrian, you could just easily walk into Facebook ads and you could show everyone exactly how to find interest. Or you could just deliver said interest to them. You could deliver interest to them by means of a silver platter. Now, I've already taught you all how to fish. You know how to find interest, and you know that if you're using, if you're using Interest Scout, then you're going to be able to find interest better, faster than anyone else, and find interest no one else is using, right? I think Interest Scout's like $19, $20, something like that. Anyways, what I want to do is I want to show you my personal list of targeting that I've built up over the years. And how many of you in here would like for me to do that? I've never done it before. I've never done this before. Never done this before. But if we're going to build out this campaign and we're going to launch this ultimate dog lover package, right? And we're going to market these products that are generating hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. With these 4 products that you see on the screen, hundreds of thousands of dollars per month in sales are being generated. You can tap into it. And the thing is you don't have to have the whole pie. Don't. Like a lot of people say, well, hundreds of thousands of dollars is already tons of money being made, so how am I going to make money selling this? Again, you don't have to have the entire pie. The pie is so big, if you try to eat the entire pie, you're going to get sick to your stomach. You're going to get nauseous. What you really need isn't even a taste, not even a piece of the pie. You will be happy. I promise you, you will be happy if you just get to lick the knife. That's all you gotta do. You just gotta lick the knife. And that's gonna be so sweet, it could be life-changing for you. If you start marketing these 4 products in a billion-dollar industry, you will be able to experience life-changing results if it hits and you get some viral ads and people start buying and going in through your funnel and you start building a list. This I know because it was life-changing for me, right? So my goal isn't for you to capture the entire market. My goal is to show you how to build everything better than everyone else and then lick the knife in each niche, in each industry. And then you're balling, right? Then you're really balling. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to take you internally to one of my big, I'm going to take you into one of these tools I've been using for like, man, 8 years, 7 years, it feels like. And anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some of the targeting that I use, because right now what you need to do is you need to build your audience. So I'm going to show you exactly how I build my audience, and then we're going to launch the ad and launch the product, okay? So that said, let me just pull this up. Let's make sure I got everything pulled up here. All right. Everyone should now be able to see my screen. Can everybody see my screen? Oh my gosh, shoulder's killing me. So can everybody see the screen? Just say yes. All right. So what you're looking at right now is a tool that I use and have been using. It's an old school tool. No need for you to go buy it. Okay, so there's no sense in you going and purchasing this. All right, is everybody with me on this? No sense in you going to buy this. I'm not telling you to buy it. I don't want you to buy it. You don't need to buy it. It's just a tool that I use. Okay, it's called Quaya. I think it's like $300 a month, and there's really no use case for it anymore, because Facebook ads has done so much to make life easy for you. But you know, there's some minor, if you're advanced, use cases for this. So don't go buy this, okay? But it lets me save all of my targeting. So you're going to see over here, you know, Black Friday targeting and aunt targeting and beer targeting and cat targeting, and you're going to see country girl targeting, and you're going to see dog breeds, dog fan pages, and dog campaigns. And alongside that, as I scroll down over here, you're going to see other, you know, other things like you'll see grandparents and grief interest and nursing keywords and pit bull stuff and uncles and veterans and welding and, you know, sugar skulls, and you know, there's just a lot of targeting over here on the left-hand column. And this is, I've kept my account on Quaya just simply because I have all my targeting in here, and so it's not necessary for me to like delete it. I don't want to have to, like, it's worth $300 a month just not to have to go build all this over again, essentially. All right, but you'll notice that when I click on dog campaigns, we have dog keywords. These are interests that are over 100,000 people, and these are our top converting interests. And these are interests that each interest has less than 100,000 people. Dog owners. You'll see here animal shelters. You'll see Boston Terriers and all sorts of different keywords. Is everybody with me on this? Okay. So let's take a note. All right. Sorry, just taking a note real quick. What I want to do is I want to show you the ones that hit the hardest for me, okay? So the ones that hit the hardest for me are listed right here to the left. We have dog rescues and we have dog fan pages. So let's start out with dog rescues. Now, dog rescues for me were, like, I would say the #1 hitting keywords, and I want to share these with you. Let's see, and I can get you a list of these too, so you don't even have to worry about screenshotting or anything like that. But all right, now, I want you to think about this. These are keywords that are in Facebook. I've done the digging. I used Interest Scout to find some of these. I've used my back in the day, I had to manually find these. But these are some major dog rescue keywords that you could enter in Facebook and crush it with. And I'll give you this list. I promise you I would give you the list. So big fluffy dog rescue, Nation Mill dog rescue, Angels Among Us, Marley's Butts, Dogs Deserve Better, Animal Rescue Corpse, Rocket Dog Rescue. So why would a dog rescue be a really good interest for a calming pet bed? Well, if you can give dog rescues a big discount for being a dog rescue to get calming pet beds and a place where you put pets that are anxious and like barking like crazy, you can get some pretty big orders, right? So you could list on your Shopify store, like a bulk discount. You could list on your Shopify store an email address to email if you have a dog rescue and you prove it to get a discount, or you could just give them a discount, right? A dog rescue discount code to save 10% or whatever it is. But these are like going to be some of your most passionate audiences. So as we go through this, I want to just build this out and I want to share with you some of these things. So when we're building out our interest here, we need to understand that not all interests are alike. So let's come over here and let's start building these out. So we want to go to dog rescues. All right, that's tier 1. So tier 1 type keywords are going to be dog rescues, okay? So we know that these are hot, very hot keywords. I'm gonna get you a list of all of these. Now, some of these are no longer even available to use, like the Animal Rescue Site Store, Bully Breed Rescue. These are no longer keywords that Facebook makes available for people to use. So that's the first type of keyword that we use. But then we also go after some dog fan pages. So you're gonna see over here to the left where it says dog fan pages. Watch this. When I click on dog fan pages, it's gonna pull up a list of 2.4 million dog lovers in the United States. And when I scroll down over here, you're gonna see a couple of keywords: Dogs Daily, Dogs Lover Club, Dog Bless You, and Dogs Today magazine. These are all very good interests if you're marketing dog products. And these are fan pages that are really big on Facebook. Now, I Love Dogs, Animal Advocate Wendy Diamond is no longer available. Facebook has taken away some targeting options. So that was an oldie but a goodie, and it's no longer available. So the next tier of keywords that I build an interest of my audience are going to be, dog fan page fans. Okay, understand they're fans. So if they like dogs so much that they are liking these dog fan pages, these really big popular Facebook fan pages, then it would stand to reason. That they're a good audience for you to target. Does that make sense? And you're going to understand why we're segmenting these audiences out in just a moment. Now, the next type of audiences that we're going to hit, I'm just pulling these new ones up here, are dog subscriptions. All right, so dog subscriptions. Everybody see this? Dog subscriptions at the top. Now, what do I mean by dog subscriptions? Well, you have some really large companies, and there's only 2 of them that I found so far, but we get to reach 3.4 million people. And these are called subscription services. you've got bark box, but you'll see down here at the left, and you've got bark post. So these are two keywords, most of which go under bark box. Oh wow, my battery just died on my mouse. That sucks. 1 second, let me get my charger. I think it's over here. Hold on. That's no key. I can let it charge while I'm recording. Okay. Wow. And then this is when you realize that Apple really should have a better design. So you could maybe perhaps use the mouse while it's charging. That'd be nice. But anyways, the reason BarkBox and BarkPost are great keywords is because this is really going to reach people that are interested in dogs so much that not only did they buy one product and spend money on their dog, but they're also on a subscription-based service plan, meaning that they like shopping for their dog so much that they decided they would commit to a monthly recurring subscription to get BarkBox and BarkPost. Does that make sense? So this to us is going to be a really hot audience. It's going to be an audience that we know aren't only buyers, but they're committed long-term buyers. And we want to make sure that we hit this audience separately. So the next tier here, and I'll show you once my mouse charges, it takes a minute or two, is going to be dog subscription services. And I always break my targeting up because I want to know, where is my money being made? Are people interested in dog rescues, my buyers? Are people that are fans of dog fan pages, which post cute dog pictures and memes and silly dog videos, are those my buyers? Are those people that are just interested in cute videos that never take action? Are dog subscription services, or people that are interested in that stuff, are those my buyers? And we want to figure out, there's a couple more tiers I'm going to reveal to you in a second, but when we launch our ads, we're going to launch ads separately. Now, you don't necessarily have to have a different daily budget for each set of targeting. You can test all of these under the same daily budget, but you could separate them to where Facebook, I'm sorry if I'm closing my eyes, I don't feel well. So I'm like trying to keep my eyes open as I teach you. ADD kicked in. So you should be able to separate each thing out, because look, you need to know your audience. You need to build your audience, know your audience. And when you know what types of dog lovers, or what types of cat people, or veterans, or military, or moms, or whatever it may be, when you know who your audience is, it's really easy to repeatedly launch new products to them and repeatedly generate sales like clockwork, right? So dog subscription services. I should have a little bit of juice in my mouse now. That's a rookie mistake on my part, not having that set up. Okay, cool. So we've got these listed here. I'm going to be able to give you these in the notes here. Dog rescues, fan pages, subscription services, but we're not yet done. The other thing that we're going to hit is what's called precise keywords. Now, these are going to be general keywords here. So let me just grab these real quick. I got to find them here. Oh, yeah, sorry, there's one more group, dog magazines. So this is another group of keywords here that we got, dog magazines. So let's look at some of these while I get some more juice here. You've got Your Dog Magazine, American Dog Magazine, Low Country Dog Magazine, West Suburban, Dog Today Magazine, Bark Magazine. So we know that if people are interested in dog magazines, they're likely interested in buying dog stuff. They're subscribing to a dog magazine, then they are probably likely to purchase dog products. So if I come back over here and I write this down, this is just another list that we want to have here. So let me pull up our whiteboard. Okay, we've got dog magazines. These people, again, what makes these similar to each other is their subscription. A dog magazine, to get it, people don't just send you a monthly magazine for free, right? People actually, subscribe to magazines. They pay to get these magazines. They're subscription monthly recurring services, and these types of audiences typically end up being money. All right, so they're very, very passionate about dogs. Now, the other list of audiences that I want to hit real quick are going to be, where to go? Let's find this one last one. Oh yeah, here we go. These are old, but man, these are gold. I love old and gold. All right, so these are called .coms. So y'all should know this, you've been following me for a while. These are how I split things up. But .coms are baller keywords. I forgot about these, they're just built in my list. But you got your .com dog keywords. .com means a website, so puppytube.com is like a real popular website that posts videos, cute dog pics, I love dogs Inc., dog tipper, I love my dog. These are like websites, they're brands. And so you'll notice the .com after these. So these are really, really solid keywords. You can have your .coms. These are people that are visiting specific websites associated with come on, think, with dogs and with animals. All right, so now what I want to do is I'm going to show you my 100K plus list of, no wait, my less than 100K. Was it? Under 100K. All right, here's the other list. Facebook removed some of my favorite ones, like in dog fighting, pet lover, so on and so forth. But here's another list of keywords in here that are, it's a bit of a mix, but these are my top converters that are very precise keywords that end up giving me, well, so I would have to remove these from the list, so I don't really want to. I don't have to save them, but I like to remember. But 4.7 million people in the United States of America. Now, what you'll notice about these is I love my dog, dog lover, animal lovers club, but then you'll randomly see American Eskimo dog. It's because these are keywords that are very, 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 very precise, other than animal lovers, because that's 12 million people. But they're very precise keywords, but most of them start with I love my Yorkie, I love Yorkies, I love dogs, dog lover club, I love my dog, animal lover. So these are lover keywords. But then you have Guardian Pit Bull Rescue, which is a baller targeting interest. American Eskimo dog. Whatever reason, that keyword for me was converting like fire. So American Eskimo dog, that keyword, 513,000 dog lovers was crushing it. Maltese dogs, 2.1 million. Whatever, Maltese dog owners were buying a lot of products that I was selling. So I put these together and they've grown over time. And I just keep adding, my pit bull is family. If you say that your dog is family, then you're gonna spend some dang money on that dog. You're gonna buy it the tracker, you're gonna buy it the pet bed, you're gonna buy it everything. So what you want is this precise group of passionate keywords, which I will list out for you. Like I should pull this up. All right, so you got your .com keywords, and then you have your precise, interest, passion keywords. So passion and precise are key because some of these are very precise in that it's Eskimo dogs, very precise in it's about pit bulls, very precise in that it's about Yorkies, but they're very passionate people. So when you start checking off the list, trying to figure out who your audience is, right? Trying to discover who is buying my product. Is it dog rescues? Is it people that like dog fan pages? People that subscribe to subscription services? You know, who is it? And you need to really, if you want to effectively do what we're doing here, is you need to launch a ad to each of these audiences. Now, all of these audiences can be tested on a $5 to $10 daily budget. All of these can fall under the $5 to $10 daily budget. Y'all with me on that? So you can do them separately, you can do them together, whatever you want to do, but you can legitimately, I would do a $10 daily budget if you were to test all of these. And really quickly, you may find that your money is here and your money is here, all right, and maybe nowhere else. The idea behind what we're about to do is we know what groups, we've got our avatar, we've got our audience, dog rescue people, fan page followers, subscription and magazine service, recurring subscription people, people that visit specific websites related to dogs, and people that are just interested in, like, passionate and specific, really precise interests having to do with dogs. That's where you start your targeting right there. So no one teaches this stuff because this is like, it's breaking things down. It's not like, press dog keywords and it's so simple, right? No one's in Facebook marketing goes, it's so easy. It doesn't work like that. It's easy, but there are steps and there are processes and there are systems. And this right here is the system that I use to identify my target audience. And when I identify that target audience, right, then I'm able to really kill it. I'm able to really figure out where my money is. And from there, it is game over. And that is why I've been so successful in every niche, not just the dog niche, but every niche that I have marketed, I've absolutely crushed because I follow this system. I identify who my audience and avatar is, then I launch ads, then email marketing, and then I start to optimize. Y'all with me on this? So what I'm going to do is on the replay, I am going to show you all, I'm going to give you a list of those keywords that we went over. There's no need for you to screen cap or anything like that. I'm going to give you that list completely free. Millions of dollars. Wow, guys, I am sorry. I think GoToWebinar just freaked out. I'm so lucky that I got it to open back up for me. Geez, okay. You should all be able to see my screen. I believe that I got like booted or something or cut. My whole screen shut down. Anyways, and I was saying that this is millions of dollars of revenue has been generated using this system with these keywords, and I'm legitimately showing it to you and handing it to you on a silver platter. So just make sure that you open up your emails. Look tomorrow in your email for my email for the Profit Power Hour recording, and I will be sure to give you a list of those keywords. It'll be downloadable, and you'll be able to access, these keywords. That's my gift to you. It just will be in the email. Now, the last thing I want to say before I end tonight's webinar is next week, what we're going to do is we're going to go through, we're going to, we've launched the product on the store. So next week, what we're going to do is we are going to launch our ads, and then we're going to start setting up email marketing, upsells, cross sells, getting ready to optimize. So that is in fact the next step. And the one teeny tiny last thing I want to say, I'm scared that GoTo is going to screw up again and mess up, but I don't know if you've heard about this new phenomena here or not, but you better check up on it. It's called BitClout. It's at bitclout.com, and it's a decentralized social network that runs on blockchain, and it is crazy. It doesn't matter anymore. Like, nobody really cares about followers anymore. Really, what people care about is their market cap. So you can have a profile here, and you'll see mine. Like, you have followers and everything, but essentially I have my own coin. Just like, oh, my webcam's not even on. I forgot when it shut down, my webcam turned off. My back? Can y'all see me? Team, just make sure you look in there, make sure they could see me. Yeah, so anyways, about BitClout is influencers, entrepreneurs, anybody can build a profile. When you build a free profile on BitClout, you essentially can build your own coin. And so, like, I have what's called a creator coin, and you'll see here people have actually purchased my coin. And essentially, creators can see like who has purchased their coins, and we can do special things for those people that purchase our coins. But the more people that purchase our coins, the higher our value goes. So to own one Adrian Morrison coin on BitClout, it's $1,212.18. Now that could go, it goes up and down like every couple of minutes because people are actively trading my coin. They're buying it, selling it. And the more people that buy my coin, the higher this price goes up. And I fully expect this price to be upwards of $5,000, $10,000 a coin. Now, it's not really $1,200 in like cash money for people in BitClout, because a lot of people have invested in other people's coins when they're cheap, like $50. And just like the stock market or Bitcoin, as the value of a coin goes up, and I'll do a whole YouTube video on this, so you can check it out. As the value of a coin goes up, you actually profit. Like, you actually, if you were to spend $50 and buy some of my coin, I would see it. And as other people come and buy my coin, your $50 could turn into 100 to 150. You're investing in someone essentially. And the more people invest, the more creators want to do special things and, you know, events and whatnot for their coin holders. It's only a 15-day-old platform that is blowing up. It's taking the world by storm. Matter of fact, yesterday I had pulled up Google Analytics on BitClout, and if you look at this, I mean, look at just all of the sudden, it went from nothing to one of the hottest, most searched things on the internet. It is incredible. It's a social media platform. You don't have to buy somebody's coin. You can just follow somebody and benefit from the stuff that's shared. But you can click buy, and you could buy 10 cents, 20 cents, 50 cents worth of a coin. I myself am buying other people's coins. So like, I go in and I invest in some of my friends, and I invest in their coins. So I've invested in my buddy Onik, and I've invested in, you know, Perry and Ping and Kevin and Dan and Logan Paul, and, you know, so I'm investing in other people's coins because I see that there will be a value there, and I will probably turn a profit investing in their coins. So it doesn't take a lot of money. I highly recommend that you go to bitclout.com and you join and you get a BitClout account. You follow me on BitClout. Obviously, I'm new to the platform, but in 24 to 48 hours, I went from zero value to a $60,000 market cap, which is crazy. Lots of people are buying my coin. And if you did want to buy my coin, you know, I fully expect as I go in deep on this platform for that to 5x. Like I can't guarantee it will, but I fully, if I can get to $1,200 a coin with no effort, just signing up, trying to figure this out, people find me and like I'm verified on there, so people know who I am in the space. They know that I'm going to drive value, and so it's one thing I'm going to do though is for people that are coin holders of mine, I'm going to start giving like some special discounts on future launches, special, you know, maybe free trainings and stuff like that. So I want to make it really beneficial for those that go in and buy my coin. Really excited about this because it's not about likes, it's not about followers, it's about people investing in you. And when people invest in you, it makes you want to give back. And I'm already think my head's spinning on like, what can I do for people that are holding my coin? And I have like really big entrepreneurs that are investing in my coin too. Like we have Dan, Will, Craig. We've got a couple of anonymous people, Maxwell. I know that Tim and Onik are getting my coin. And I mean, it's all new. Craig came in and bought like an abundance of coin. So think about it as turning your favorite entrepreneur, influencer, celebrity, like there's celebrities on the platform. You can invest in them and get special benefits that they, you know, release, or you can profit from investing in them in terms of BitClout as other people invest that are latecomers to the platform. So I wanted to just share this with you real quick. We'll talk more about it in the future. I'll drop some YouTube videos on it because it's all about being on the cutting edge. It's all about being first to market, and it's in its infancy. It's only a 15-day-old platform, if even that, and you would still be right now one of the first groups of people on BitClout. It's like it's like Twitter. That's what it is. BitClout is like a uncensored, decentralized Twitter where like it all runs on a blockchain and like it is free for all essentially, and it's blowing up. Big celebrities, entrepreneurs, investors, e-commerce people like myself are popping on here, and so it's really cool to see it unfold and be a part of like something that could be historic. And people are motivated that are on here because they see like there's nothing in a follow. Like you get a bunch of followers and you don't know like, okay, I've got 195,000 followers on Instagram. Who are they? I can't look at all of them. But people that are like, I'm gonna buy 50 cents of Adrian's coin, I can see that because I can scroll down here and see everybody that's investing in me. And some of these people like Will, where'd Will go? Who invested in my coin was only like $50 when he bought it, and it's now worth $1,021 because all of these other people found me and came in and bought, like invested in my coin, and it drove the value up. So it's not a real currency, right? It's not like you can't cash out like you can Bitcoin. This isn't some weird scammy MLM cryptocurrency. What it is a gamified social network where you can actually earn like the in social network currency, and you can invest in entrepreneurs, invest in creators, invest in yourself, and they can see that and they can reward their coin holders. It will motivate them to do more and do neat and cool things and give discounts. And it's interesting because it's, I don't know, just go check it out. You don't have to buy my coin, like I don't care. Right, I do think that my coin's gonna go up and up and up and up and up if in 2 days I'm already at 1,200. So if you wanted to toss in $1, $3, I don't get that. Just so you know, you're not paying me anything. It's still yours, it's invested. And it could 2x, 3x, 4x, 5x, whatever. It could also go backwards if everybody sold out and dumped my coin like they dumped the stock, you know? Really fun. Put $5 in, play around, go invest in some of your favorite celebrities that are on the platform and check it out. It's really cool. It's a way to get noticed. It's fun for people. People can invest in your coin, and you can put $10 in this and buy like, you know, some coins really early. Turn that $10 into 100 or 300 or 400 of the in-platform currency, and use your profits to go invest in Onic, or invest in Logan, or invest in, you know, a celebrity. Really interesting. Either way, just freaking get it. All right, go get BitClout. It is blowing up, and I want you to be on the cutting edge. Part of being on my webinars isn't just necessarily learning e-commerce and Facebook ads. It's being on the cutting edge of internet marketing and social networks and social media, because this platform right here will potentially be a place where you can monetize and advertise, where you can run ads, just like Facebook or Twitter or Pinterest or whatever it may be. So you want to learn it. You want to be an early adopter. Even if you don't use it, you just want to get in and you want to watch and you want to lurk and you want to linger and see what people are doing. And maybe you invest in a couple of coins from celebrities that are brand new to the platform. That's the thing, is everybody's just now joining. Every day, new mega celebrities and entrepreneurs are joining. So their coin price is like nothing, and you can get it for pennies on the dollar compared to what it's probably going to be worth. If you take a look at some of the bigger celebs on here, like Logan Paul, his coin legitimately is worth like $27,000 a coin now. So if I click over here to Logan, it's $26,000 a coin. And you can see, like, you know, all the people over here that have bought Logan's coin. I've actually bought a little. I bought like $10 or something like that of Logan's coin. So it's really interesting. Imagine if you had bought his coin when it was $50, $25. Now it would be worth $26,000. And BitClout supposedly says that, you know, supposedly people are saying that you will be able to actually cash out your profits. So if you put in like $100 and a creator's coin and it goes up, you can cash that out. Now you can't do that now. So it's all, you know, like whatever you put in, you might not be able to get out. So just put in some play money. If you have some, $10, $5, get to know the platform, start thinking about advertising. Can you build a BitClout page for dog lovers and actually have other dog lovers invest in your coin, and like a dog lover coin, a dog meme coin? I mean, it honestly, like if I were to look really quick, and I know my wife told me not to go because I wasn't feeling well, to not go forever, but like if you just click, you know, search over here, you'll see that there's all sorts of meme pages. I could type in like dog. I'm sure someone's got already like a dog lover coin. So there's like, you know, whatever, this page right here. What is this? Yeah, rate your dog. It's like a BitClout page about rating your dog. Their coin's already worth $1,400. So don't just think of this as, oh, okay, it's a go follow Adrian or entrepreneur or a creator or a celebrity. No, it's not. That's not what it's all about. You can actually build your own for free, your own profile on here that is about a specific passion or niche that you could use to drive traffic to your store. You could tell people if they buy one of your coins, they can get a 10% off discount at your Shopify store. You can tell people if they're invested in your coin, then they could get access to monthly sales and discounts nobody else gets access to. And you can increase your page's market cap. You can go viral, and you can get sales and followers and build a, you know, brand on BitClout because it's new. Imagine if you were one of the first people to get on Instagram and really go hard and really post content. Imagine if you're one of the first people to build a Facebook fan page about dog stuff or veteran stuff or gadgets or health and fitness. Those are the people that made out with millies because they were first. And right now, you have the opportunity to be in that group of first people on BitClout. So I don't know what the future holds for it, but I know it's blowing up. It's one of the most popular #1 trending things on Google right now. I'm on BitClout. Follow me. I'll be posting a lot of content about it on the YouTube channel, and we're going to start talking about how you can use this to build pages for e-commerce and generating sales and building audiences that it will invest money in your coin, make you go viral, make you money, because one day you might be able to cash out this money. That's the point, is to actually have a coin with real value that you legitimately can cash out and profit from. That's where I believe that they're going. So I'm not the expert yet. I'm only a couple days in on this, but just go check out BitClout, follow me, buy some of my coin, because I will do some cool stuff for my coin holders, but you don't have to. Really, the big squeeze is going to be figuring out how to monetize this for your e-commerce stores. So that's it, y'all. I'll see you next week. We will go through, open your emails, check out the replay, because I will be going in and I will be showing you exactly what the keywords are that we went over tonight, giving you those keyword lists so you can use them, handed to you on a silver platter. And I will see you all next week, same place, same time, here on the Profit Power Hour at 9 p.m. EST. And because I did go extra long, I'm just going to go in the Facebook group. I don't think I'm going to go live. Like I said, not really feeling too hot this week. You can probably tell from me shutting my eyes a lot. So what I'm going to do is just going to announce a winner in the Facebook group by just scrolling, typing someone's name in. I will not be going live in Facebook like I usually do, but I want you to all go get BitClout right now, bitclout.com. Sign up for a free profile there. Watch out for my YouTube channel. Follow me. Maybe get some of my coin. Start thinking of niche pages you can make on BitClout. And build, so you can build a following and build a big coin and give people discounts there, monetize for e-commerce. And I'll see you next week at 9 p.m. Eastern. Open up your emails, watch the replay, because the replay is where you can download the free keywords as we launch this Ultimate Dog Lover package on Shopify. Next week, we are launching Facebook ads. All right, love you all. I wish you a ton of health and success. I'm going to try to rest up, get to feel better for next week, and I will see you all on our next Profit Power Hour. Good night, y'all.